Got a fire in my soul, yeah, it's burning bright. Guy Bandy told me just to follow the light. Well, I heard the people singing with all their might. So I hit the ground running, and I ran all night. And we sang, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Well, I ran into my family, and I ran into my friends, and I ran into people that I didn't know then. And I said to them, hey, I could use a hand. And then I ran and I ran, and I ran and I ran. And we sang, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. They say it's dangerous out there, but not if we're all here. If we're together, we can run without fear. They say it's dangerous out there, but not if we're all here. If we're together, we can run without fear. Well, the children and the elders and the strangers and the neighbors and the doctors and the teachers and the farmers and the bakers and the scientists and builders and the singers and the players and the buskers and the dancers and the dreamers and the painters and the coaches and the helpers and the artists and creators and the yogis and the healers and the preachers and the changers and the people and the planet and the forests and the rivers and the mountains and the oceans and the future and the vision. And the buskers and the patients and the future and the vision. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run,
good genes too.
Oh man, here we go again. We're going to create change. Make it happen this time. Let's go.
Always good night.
Get out.
Yeah. Good vibes, everybody. Welcome. Time. Always good vibes. Appreciate everybody being here. There are millions of people here listening. Thank you guys for being here. Good vibes. I'm Big. I'll see you, brother Clint. How you doing, man? Out running. Have a good time, man. Have a good time. Appreciate you being here. We got brother Tommy in the house as well. Shout out to both all three of us. I feel like I'm talking to three people over here, and then I got me.
Well, you kind of are, right?
Yeah, it's screwing me up. I changed things around a little bit. And I'm feeling separation. I'm feeling separation issues right now because I did have my camera all rigged up where when I looked at my camera, I kind of felt like I was looking at y'all.
Yeah.
But now I'm looking at my camera, but y'all are over there.
Yeah. Well, you know, it looks
That's
good.
odd. That's odd. It's odd. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's odd. But good morning, everybody. I'm glad that everybody's here. Good vibing with us, man. started out, with this whole thing, not realizing what we were stepping into, man, with like trying to learn all this stuff and trying to figure all these things out. And I felt like we had a great conversation as three creators in the back after the show the other day. And that to me is where you release pressure. You try to work through some things maybe you're thinking about out loud, and
Yep.
maybe hear some feedback from it. And I'm just really confident. A lot of people at my stage in the game, our stage in the game, they would be, down because they're like, man, I'm not getting that many views, or I'm not getting that much watch time hours, or I'm not getting this, or I'm not getting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're picking up such valuable information, and you are gaining friends. I've gained Sean as a buddy and a friend, and I've gained brother Tommy as a buddy and a friend, and I've gained, brother Clint, sister Amina, and a few others that I've a couple others I've been able to talk to on a personal basis, and that's the win for us,
Oh, yeah.
and that's the true collaboration. Even though that wasn't on film, even though we wasn't recording that,
Mhm.
that's where I find, where you might say something out loud, or you or Shine might say something out loud, or Tommy may say something out loud, or whatever, and then it'll be later on in the day before it's like, man, that's a good idea,
Yeah.
or that's really where we should go with things. So, I think for me and you, we've always made it a point to share what we're doing with everybody. Hell, we've been on here when we didn't know shit.
Yep.
Oh, and a lot of people would be embarrassed. It was embarrassed for us. We thank you for being embarrassed for us because we
Uh,
weren't.
no,
But
no.
I feel like there was so many people that got to gain from just seeing that. Hey guys, man, it's all right to make mistakes. We're human, man. We're trying to learn something new. We're coming at you real. We're telling you what we're doing, how we're
Yep.
doing it.
Yep.
It's free. I mean, I've seen these very things that we have taught people by just being on here and doing it and explaining and working through troubles that people pay for. And we do
Yeah,
it, we give it for free. Like, yo, we're gonna show you how you do it. We're gonna show you that you just start and you don't really know what you're doing at all. And look at what a gain that both of us has made. All three of us. I mean, on a personal level, but then I feel like I watch back at some of our first things and I'm like, we have come a long ways, guys, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the situation we've put ourselves in. My year it's coming up this month, September, and it's not a big deal.
I was
But the
thinking about
stakes,
it though. It is a kind of a big deal. Like it went by fast, and I mean, a lot was done, and a lot was learned. I mean, all the way around. So I think it is a pretty big deal, man. Because I remember when I started, I was like, let's see how this goes for a year. You know what I mean? Let's see
yeah,
how you feel in a year's time.
yeah,
And
and that's talking from an entire YouTube, the
yeah,
whole thing, not just a
yep,
live streaming thing, because we've
no,
all been doing separate videos plus
yep,
live stream plus other things. So it's like there's a
yeah,
lot of
there is,
a, a
there is.
lot of material. And it's been, man, I just wanted to express to both of you and to everybody out there that's been a part of our little thing, whether you're within earshot or not right now. It's my best way of just saying thank you. I'm glad that you've made it easy for us to learn this journey and how to come at people because, guys, y'all could have been some buttholes to us and y'all could have been rough on us, man. It could have been people in the chat making fun and like, look how stupid and all this, which
Uh,
for us, we'd have just laughed it off. But a
we've
lot
had
of
a
folks,
few of
that would have
those,
been
man.
enough to quit.
Yeah,
That'd have been
yeah,
enough to be like, I ain't doing
yeah,
it, man.
yeah.
And, I just appreciate every one of you for being a part of it. So, welcome to Guy and
Absolutely.
Shine. We got brother Tommy in the house, man. He did an outstanding job the other day with the whole comment and being able to light things up because it helped me to be able to see it, to be right real honest with you.
Yep.
So shout out to brother Tommy for being in
Absolutely.
the house and been a big help on my end, especially learning a couple little things and just being willing to answer questions. And I encourage you to go check him out at Tommy Kenyon Keeping It Real Media. All the podcasts and tips, but he also has other videos that are really getting good and he's honing in on his style. and I'm starting to really dig the new videos that he's got going on, as well as the podcast stuff. But it's nice to see that difference, and it's
Yep.
nice to see that transition. So it gives you a relatable way. You understand a little more if you want to go watch a lesson by somebody, for example. If I offer you a music lesson
Mhm.
and I say, okay, look, I'm really good at this, this, and this, or I just say, here, let me show you what I do. Let me
Yeah.
just let you hear. Well, you're going to be that's going to draw you in, because now you're not only going to hear me tell you about what I do, you're going to see how I feel when I do this. And you're
Right.
going to want to be a part of that or not be a part of that.
Mhm.
So for me, it makes me want to be more a part of the lessons that's being taught in the podcast side and the other things, by seeing a you know by getting that more of a personal experience. It's just a cool mix. I think it works
Yep.
well. So I'm shouting you out and I'm saying, good job,
Awesome.
brother Tommy. Um, that's the way we grow with things, man. Is you try just doing different stuff, and you look for um man, I look for that feedback. I ain't gonna lie, because
Mhm.
I'm at a standstill. Um, because you don't have many people in your life that will truly tell you anything.
No.
And that's a sad reality, and I mean that
Yeah.
so lovingly,
Yeah.
but they can all kiss my butt because I know everything I do ain't good.
Yeah.
And,
Well, you know,
yeah,
there's
and
a few like I'm lucky with, like, that I have, that I've known them for years, and they've always been honest critic, you know what I mean? And
yeah,
like, you know what, man, like, whether it's music, a song, excuse me, or a video, they'll be
or
like,
a choice.
or a choice, or yeah, no, like, for real, like, these are the guys that'll tell me, like, that's just a stupid idea, or hey,
Yeah,
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 and usually follow it up
and they're
with,
usually right.
yeah,
Like,
here's maybe a direction you want to look at, right? It's never
yeah,
just a dead
yeah,
end, like, that's just a dumbass idea. Next
yeah.
subject, right? So I appreciate them for that. Like, I got my one buddy Aaron, and I'll ask him anything. He'd be like, just gee, for the love of God, don't do that. Like, all right, cool. Right.
Hi, Josella in Hong Kong. Thank you very much for being
Yeah.
here. We appreciate it. My name's Guy. This is Brother Sean in the middle and Brother Tommy
Yep.
on the end out there. We appreciate you being here. Thank you. Always good vibes. Just connecting with the community and talking some stuff today. It's important that we do these things, and I didn't spend a whole lot of time coming up with nothing else because I felt like it was a good topic. It takes us in so many different directions, and it gives us a chance to reflect on our little journey, man, because you're coming up on your year mark. I know
Yep.
Brother Tommy's been at it longer than what we have and everything, but I mean, to stick with something for a whole year, guys,
Yeah.
that's for me. I'm one of these fly by night, dude. I have
Yeah,
so
man.
many interests that it's like I'll get stuck on one thing for a little while, and then my mind will get drew to something else for a little while. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And this has been one of those times where I found something that I could stay consistent with, but it's ever changing. You feel me? Where
Yeah.
my mind's not stuck in one path. It's like, okay, we're going to talk about this, we're going to talk about that, or we're going to do
Well, there's
this.
lots to draw from, you know what I mean? Like, which
Yeah,
is nice in this kind of arena, if you will. There's always something to talk about, whether it's like how to be creative or how to continue being creative, or ideas for upgrading, or whatever the current popular culture is, right?
yep,
So there's lots to draw from, which is good. It's more of an aesthetics thing, I think, that we're talking about. Like, you know what I mean? At this point, like, what more can we do to be more aesthetic is the word I will use,
yeah, man, yeah, man.
so
Well,
yeah.
and learning that things that intrigue us, like I gotta bring it up. Cracker
Yeah.
Barrel.
Listen,
Dude,
I just heard about this place for the
dude.
first time the other day, and I'm like,
All
"Are
right.
you serious? There's a
Well, once
place here?"
again, things always have to have some kind of somehow things get turned into something racial, of course, because it's named Cracker Barrel. It's like,
Right.
whatever. I mean, whatever. I
And
find it
isn't
funny.
isn't isn't the setting for Cracker Barrel like a bunch of rocking
It's
chairs
old
on an
time.
old
It's
porch?
old timey, like in
Yeah.
country food, and it. man, black, white, purple, brown. We all love the same food. I don't know what, like, you know what I mean? But they changed up their sign, bro, and it cost them like $150 million of stock from changing their sign to try to match. I don't know what the hell I don't know what they were trying to do. It looked like some cheesy sign that I would have made on Canva. But
I'll tell you one thing though. What did this do for Cracker Barrel? This whole thing?
Well,
it got them.
What's everyone doing right now?
Yeah, it got people talking about them, but it cost them
about Cracker Barrel.
It cost them $150 million to do that too. I think you could have run some ad campaigns on Facebook and saved yourself a hell of a lot of money.
They'll probably make that shit back in a weekend, man.
Sure, they might. They might, but they were already a struggling company, so it might have been a reach. It might have been an advertising reach. No kidding. Because they had
a Hail Mary, if you will.
I mean, seriously, in all its I'm giving Tommy that it could have seriously been that, because we're all talking about it, and the big news is talking about it. But man, it's a gamble because they were already struggling, bro. Like they were already.
What was the point? Like, why would they just decided we're going to change the sign? Like,
because the sign had some old guy, Uncle Herschel.
Uncle Herschel
sitting beside a barrel inside of a cracker.
Their plan that they said was that they wanted to remove the cracker, essentially.
Yeah. So they removed Uncle Herschel.
Oh, this has got deep veins, doesn't it? Yeah. You want to remove the cracker, do we? Oh,
how did Uncle Herschel get involved in this? Why didn't they remove the damn cracker?
I think there's some embedded messaging in here.
I feel like Uncle Herschel has standings for a little bit of a lawsuit or something.
That's kind of messed to get rid of the cracker.
Yeah, he got erased, bro. They took and scratched him right on out, man. Like and then drew some cheesy cracker. Wasn't
just
even
like that erased.
Yeah, dude, gone. Dropped him like a bad habit.
Racial talk still can get some attention, even with all the mentions of race these days.
It might have seriously. I mean, I hope and pray, because I like Cracker Barrel. We have frequented Cracker Barrel, several times and stuff. And you don't want to see any business that employs 70,000 employees.
That's a lot.
Lose their company or lose enough that they have to start shutting things down. And I hope it taught them a valuable lesson, man. That stop with this woke political nonsense. Republican, Democrat, Independent. Canadian, American, black, white, purple, green. We all love to eat.
Dude,
so stop. Like we're all your customers, man. I don't ask, are you Democrat when I go into pizza place? No, I just want a good pizza. That's all I want.
There's a lot of this nonsense going on now. This, like, I made the joke about erasing the cracker, but like, there's a lot of stuff going on about that right now, which is being really fueled. This whole kind of racist shit. That's what I'm going to call it, because
it is.
I can't believe, like, I remember growing up with what was the anti-racist campaign there? You remember everybody got a button. In racism, it had the hands, like all the different colored hands and stuff. And I'm thinking, like, man, like that was like shit 36 years ago or so for me. Like what it would have been in grade school, and like it's worse now than it ever was, man.
Yeah,
I don't understand it. Like I really don't. And the levels of hostility behind it is really what amazes me, because I keep getting like turned to this whole like, how are we still being convinced that this is a good idea and that we're not better working together? You know what I mean? Like I don't get it.
It's a very small percentage that's figured out how to use media to heighten their voice, because it's a very small percentage of people that really feel like this whole nonsense stuff. I mean, I like it. I like everybody that wants to treat me with a little bit of respect. I'm going to give them the same in return. And I do not like, and I don't care what anybody says. You can call me whatever. You can call me a liar. But all of my life, I have never had anyone in my family or my life teach me to like or dislike nobody because of a skin color. You earned your right for me to like and respect you by your actions. Not by whether you was black, white, purple, green, man or woman.
Yeah.
And yes, there's only men and women. Okay. I'm sorry to break that news. But
what about the pregnant men? Should we talk about them?
yeah. Yeah, we'll give that about as much credence as we do a zit on our forehead. We'll squeeze it till it pops, and then we'll leave that be.
See how kind of distance you get off of it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like but it's like that. Those are the kind of things that you almost get more. I get in my feelings more by people suggesting that's the way my thought process would be, or that the thought process of a people in whole would be that way. Man, I got more faith in common people than that.
Oh,
like
man,
you go out here in the world and you tell me that you're confronted with that. I don't go out in my world. If you're going out in your world and you're confronted with that, y'all need to do something about your world, because in my world, it don't happen that way. I intermingle with everybody. There's no line drawn on the street that says east side, west side. It's like, yo, we live in Tazewell County. We all live in Tazewell County. Black, white, purple, green.
Yeah.
All of us. We all live in Tazewell County. There is no line draw. I go anywhere in this town I want to go, and I ain't worried about who lives there, who doesn't live there. If there's a friend of mine or a reason, I go.
It's like you said, it's about respect. And like as long as you respect me, I respect you. And if not, then I'll kindly walk away, because I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not going to deal with this in a way that gives it any more than that. But it is, like, it is messed up, a lot of the stuff that even on YouTube, like YouTube, I kind of use as like, all right, it's the least, in my opinion, crazy platform of them all. But yeah, there's some still pretty crazy stuff on there, man. Like, if I could see a rant for 20 minutes about, like, the things we're talking about right now, and it's like, for me, it's like, well, okay, I've seen it, I've experienced it when I was younger, but I mean way younger in a way different place. Yeah, but I ain't seen that in the better part of 25 years, man. Like, man. Like, and most of the fellas that were engaged in that stuff, like, you know what I mean? If we're going to talk about people redeeming themselves and getting better, most of them did turn their lives around. Yeah, man. Realize how stupid it was what they were doing in the first place. So I don't understand why
young people, once they go into the service, hit the penitentiary or the work world, whichever one of those three or all three, you find out that everybody's the same. Everybody's saying we all miss our mamas, we all love our gals, and we all get hungry, we all get lonely and sad, and we all have feelings, and it doesn't. So that's why I push the military. And I push, the work world, because you learn quick that we all are just out here trying to survive, bro. Like,
very humbling effect, man. And you can figure it pretty quick. It's better to have someone watching your six than not,
Yeah, and you don't care about what color or creed or anything. Like that's not I'm not asking that in this situation. Just try to keep me from dying, please. You know what I'm saying? And I'll do my best for you, man.
Yeah, that's right. That's
like, right. I heard about the pregnant man. And did you hear about this? This player DJ Cooper fails FIBA drug test for using pregnant girlfriend's urine, reportedly suspected for 2 years.
Oh, they're up to that again, are they? Oldest trick in the book.
It came back that he was pregnant.
Parole.
Yeah.
The joke, the true joke was that it came back on him that he was pregnant.
That's funny, man. That's funny.
I've seen that happen before.
Do we have a pregnant man?
Oh, yeah.
Or, it's fraud, but do we have a pregnant man?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you did see twins, right? I mean, Danny DeVito and our
poor guy was just trying to pass a pee test and wound up pregnant, man. That sucks.
Bad news,
sucks, man.
Bad news. Mr.
That's bad news, man. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna watch that. Yeah. I'm gonna keep an eye out, make sure that don't happen to me.
But see, like that's the crap though that goes around. Like that burnt around the internet for like a week and a half. It's like the first pregnant man, and it was like all a derivative of this. Like, no, no wonder AI is gonna kill us all in 3 years.
Well, and if you think childbirth looks gruesome when you have to watch a woman give childbirth, it's a man.
You imagine it coming out of that non-stick.
Let's be honest now. I just don't see that. I don't know how that works. but I don't think that works.
I don't think you want to find out, man.
Right. I mean, you know, I just kind of harken back to the old saying, you can't fit a square peg in a round hole. You know what I mean? Like
one of these things is not like the other.
Yeah.
One of these things does not belong.
Yeah.
Well,
I just don't think that's a good idea. I just don't feel like that's the runway for that.
I don't think so.
You know, I'm just saying. I'm just throwing. I'm not a scientist.
How big's a kidney stone? The end of my finger.
Right. But I know. No, a lot of them are microscopic and will daggone lay you down, bro. Well, like you can't eat. Like so. Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on now. Come on now. Yeah.
I'm in for eyewitness on birth of that. I want to see that. I want to witness. I want to film.
Talent, finish him.
Oh, we're going viral, baby. We get a video of that. We're going viral because I got a steady hand. I'll be like, that's steady. Going viral, baby.
Oh, yeah. Not me, but this guy I know is pregnant. You want me to get him to come over?
Yeah. Yeah, you tell him. I'm sure he'll enjoy his time with me.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you know.
If he likes being made fun of right to his face, then I'm your guy. I don't mind. Like,
you know, I think it'll go over well.
Yeah, I put some extra glue on my teeth. I can take a good clip if I need to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just glue them in a little tighter. I get them glued in a little tighter and push them up a little snugger. Let's go with it.
Oh, my.
That way you can keep them girded, you know.
For sure.
You know, you don't want to get a chin check while you're making fun of someone.
No one wants to get knocked out by a pregnant man.
Right. Right. My point exactly. I want, you know, make sure I'm ready.
Yeah. Who knows what will happen next? Anyway.
Oh, man. You know. I don't know, but we'll just let that one marinate. See how that feels in a few minutes there. Everybody's
two of these and call me in the morning.
Anybody's wanting to vomit, that's fine. Feel free.
Leave some comments below.
Yeah.
We gotta start remembering to say that. Comment below. After everything that's just obscene. Comment below.
Like, man. Yeah. Well,
you know.
Hey, if Bro Clint wasn't running around, I bet he'd have some good comments on this one.
Probably. No doubt.
Some good fun, making fun of comments right there. Oh man.
I still see they're on the Sweeney campaign for the jeans thing.
People look at Tommy go with the banner there. Look at Tommy go.
Hello. We need a sound effect.
Look at him go, man. Look at him go with the big comment below. See, I can't multitask like that, guys. I've got to shut up and type.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like pretty. That's my job.
Let me see if I can generate something. I'm going to drop here because I'm getting ready to go somewhere, but drop at the top of the hour here. But let me see if I can't generate like a sound.
Did you put in a time off request sheet last week?
Yeah, I'll have to look for the memo.
Just a second ago.
Oh no. Oh, I don't know if it'll be approved. I think it's not approved.
Mila de la Prida. Howdy to you. Good morning. Good vibes. Thank you for stopping in. We appreciate it. That's funny, man.
Yeah. Anyway. So, you know.
Mila de la Prida. Dropping in for a quickie hello and drop some love. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We were well, we're past that conversation now.
We're gonna go on to the next. Let's talk about eugenics. Who's
I haven't done my research. I'm not ready.
No thanks. I'm busy.
Yeah. Gee, I just thought of something else I'd love to do better.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like that. It was fast. Millie De La Pretty.
The billionaires are starting to scare me. Have you seen the billionaire campaigns? Like, oh my Lord. So you got these billionaires that are hiring PR firms, right? And they're trying to make them seem just like us. And it's kind of alarming, like when the richest people in the world are starting to make just like us ads.
Yeah.
What do you guys know is about to happen that we don't know yet?
Yeah.
So I was sitting there listening to it, and it's like this one guy gave this PR firm $100 million, and he sits down, and I'm watching the interview, and he's like, I want you to know, because he's like from Germany or something.
Yeah.
I want you to know I'm just like everyone else. I only have $1 billion. And
Only
then it's
$1 billion.
$1 billion. I'm like,
Is that all?
a 4x4 pallet that goes 62 miles into the sky, and you spent $100 million on this ad campaign. Wouldn't it be more sensible to put that money into the people
In my pocket?
Yeah. And then like people be like, you know what? Fuck, maybe maybe ain't half bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rather than like making this thing and like, here's like my summer house. I stay here for 2 weeks. Totally normal. Chef in the background.
Yeah.
Like all these he's cooking and stuff.
I get what you're saying. Like he could have totally went into the communities and spent that $100 million, got the same or better advertisement,
Probably better,
and made a difference at the same exact time.
3. There you go. Trifecta, man.
I mean, that's pretty darn good.
I think so.
You know,
so if any billionaires are looking to hire any PR people, apparently
I'm
right over here.
We're a team. We're a team. We cover Canada and America.
Yeah, we can take down. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of them.
We can take we can pretty much grab half of the world.
Peter Thiel, you definitely need somebody to speak for you. Stop
yes,
saying
you do.
You think humanity is okay to end.
If anything, just shut up. That will help a lot.
Mr. Thiel, do you think the human race should continue to exist?
Just plead the fifth and go on.
Answer. Then they cut away and they come back and they ask him again. Whoa, well, dude, no, you should not have $1 billion. Fired. You're fired.
And more than you should not have the $1 billion, you shouldn't have a microphone.
Yeah, like just don't do it.
Just don't do it. Just don't.
It's a bad look. Like,
but I'm available. We can talk hourly rates or just a flat fee.
Yeah. You know, whatever you need.
You know, with the right amount of zeros on the end of any number.
Yeah.
There ain't much I won't do.
Reminds me of one of my favorite movies, Blank Check. You know what I mean? Just
that would be fine too. We can work something out like that.
We could do that.
I you know, at this point I have no pride.
But you should. So
yeah, but you should, because you've got more to lose than I do, obviously. Trying to get me a little bit of that. Maybe as I get a little bit of that, maybe things will change and I'll evolve as well.
Become a man of the people.
Right.
Man of the people.
Right.
Comment below.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, man.
Good job. Comment below. Yeah.
Hey, Miss Patty, what's up? What's up? What's up? Miss Patty says, "Hey guys, Shine and Tommy, I know my life needs more of Shine's German accent."
Yeah, I bet it does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Stay around here for hours. Yes, das Guten Shine.
Hello, my name is Shami. Would you like a baby to go with your butter to many else magazine?
Oh, whoa, that was good. That was real fast.
Yeah.
There you go. Good.
We used to call that dude. His name was Colette. He was cool as he could be, man. He had to disappear. I don't know what happened to him. He just went away. But I really don't. He was just there at the store one day and he was gone the next. Man, he owned them too. So I don't really know. But I went in and hit him with that one evening, man, because I called him Shamid all the time. And my wife, she used to go down there for me, and he told her one evening, he said, your husband does realize that my name isn't Shamid. And my wife said, I just looked back at him and said, yeah, he realizes that. And I did. I knew his name wasn't Shamid, but I called him because he was cool as a fan, man. He just loved us, dude. We walked there all the time to get beer. He loved us, dude. We spent a lot of money there. Yeah, my whole paycheck every week. So I was like, you know what I mean? I didn't have a license at the time. I done got a DUI and had to walk for a couple. So Man, I burnt that store up on the weekends, man. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I went in and hit him with that one evening, man, and he loved. And every time I went in there after that, he was like, "You do that."
Yeah, dude.
Hello, my name is Shami. Would you like a because he talks so fast, dude. I'd be like, "What?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Dude, what?" You know what I mean? Like he would ask me if I wanted anything else, but it would be so fast that it was like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yo, Shami, you're gonna have to ease up on me, man." Like,
Dude,
you know what I
Shami.
mean?
Yeah,
With it.
he's slow down.
He invited me to play soccer one time, and I'm like,
What?
Yeah, right.
How did you
Do I get to bring a gun?
Soccer.
You know what I mean? Like, no.
We're very good friends. Very good friends.
I mean, I could, yeah, like,
What are you doing?
if everybody's drinking Budweiser that day, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah.
Let's go.
I'll show up around noon. The game starts at 10. I'll show up around noon.
I laughed at him though, man. I swear, I like that. You know what though, man? That's what I say. People think that those folks, like, because they're foreigners or because that they don't have a sense of humor and they're not
Hell
cool.
yeah,
They're
they
just
do.
cool people, dude. I mean,
Yeah, man.
not some of them aren't, but some people like that. But some
Well,
white people, black
there's-
folks ain't cool either.
Yeah, and dude, like, you know, like I was talking about this with a buddy of mine. I was like, man, there are people like in my own friend group that just have never really got the culture. Like, you know what I mean? They've always they've been part of the friend group, but they've always been, you know, kind of on the outside, round the outside.
Yeah.
And the same thing happens with like a lot of, I find, like the immigrants that come to the country, the ones that have been here, they've included and adapted to like the culture and stuff like that. And then there's some that don't. Like, it's just the way it's gonna go. But I approach them all the same, dude. Like, it's the same as if I talk to you or talk to Tommy. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna change it up. Like, when I was doing the 50-50, I was at a Stampeders game. And I was like talking to the fella, and like he was like coming up, and he was like doing the same thing, like super fast, 50-50, everybody 50-50.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, bro, hit me with some of them 50-50s. And he was like, had cash. He's like, I can't take cash. I'm like, I don't trust anyone anymore. He goes, especially us. You know, like him leaning into the joke itself, right? I'm like,
Yeah.
it's hilarious.
Yeah.
And then we crack off into something else. Like, love it, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
You know, and then like everybody around me is like looking at me. It's like, what's gonna happen? What's he gonna say? Nothing. I'm just gonna do the same thing with him as I will with you. You know, it didn't fucking matter. None of
They're
that.
people. They're people. You know what I mean? The only barrier is sometimes they may not quite, just like we don't understand exactly what they say. Sometimes they don't understand exactly what we say.
No.
So there's a little bit of communication trouble. But once they know that you're cool and you know that they're cool, you just laugh anyway. Like, you may not get exactly everything it said, but you're like, all right, I know you're just messing with me in some sort of way. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know exactly what
even happened on here, like on YouTube. Like, there's been videos that have made just stupid like shorts, like of doing something funny, and like you get like a bunch of people from, say, I don't know, the Philippines that like are leaving laughing at it. It's like, that's interesting. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just like the movements and the mannerisms are enough, and like you get that it's harmless, and that's what people should embrace, man. Have a good time. You know what I mean?
Man. You don't know what kind of friend you might find in just being cool with people like that. Just being kind to people, man. Because they ain't done nothing wrong. You ain't done nothing wrong. I mean, it's just it's a communication error most of the time that holds us back, man.
And then that's key, man. It's like people remembering, like, there's this thing that I've seen it going on for years now, and I was warned about it as a young fella by an older man, telling me, like, you know, don't ever let them make you believe that what you're doing is wrong if you're doing it from a pure intention or a pure heart, right?
Yeah.
And that stuck with me, because if we actually get to the point where we stop treating each other like each other, that's going to be a sad day. And Lord knows there's a campaign that's actively trying to make that happen, and I don't want to see it.
I ain't walking on eggshells, my man.
No, man.
I ain't doing it. I don't walk on eggshells, brother. I speak my mind. I say what I think. And you know, I try to be mindful of people's, you know, feelings. I try to do that. But at the same time, you know, I'm not going to live my life worried about, because I say one little something wrong, or somebody takes something a certain way, that I'm gonna hurt their feelings. Well, you're just gonna live the rest of your life with your feelings hurt if that's the case.
Well,
I mean, let's just be honest.
as it is,
I mean,
right? As
you
it
know, and that's just that, man. I have found it in my own little neighborhood that, no matter who you are, no matter what you're about, no matter what, there's going to be people that like you, and there's going to be people that don't like you.
Of course.
And that's just the way it works. And that's the way it is on YouTube or social media or whatever. But if you're trying to stand with everybody, you ain't standing with nobody.
No.
You know what I mean? You've got to make a foothold at some point.
You do. And that's one of the things I'm probably the most happy with in my life to date, is that anybody who knows me knows that I'm straight across the board going to be the same. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's going to be time if I'm cranky with everyone. If I'm happy with everyone. It's not you know what I mean? It's not an individual or a group that is identified or selected. It's just the way it is. And sometimes I get flack from my close family for being like, "Oh, you should be more careful." No, I'm not going to do that, because when you do that, you suppress a part of yourself that eventually might come out another way, as I've learned in the past, right? So just be a decent human, man. Be a decent human.
As soon as you start apologizing, or as soon as you start, letting something, and I've always believed that there's enough bend, and I've got a strong enough root system, I can sway quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I also have a firmly planted system of roots. And once I feel like I'm going past that firm, then it's like I ain't got no more bend there. Now I'm gonna have to say, okay, that's it. That's all the bend that we get. And that's just the way I treat people. You don't have to be perfect. I'm not perfect. All I'm asking for is a sense of respect back and forth.
Let's start in the middle and see where it goes here. You know what I mean?
And as I've said with our political figures, our representatives, you should start with, where do we come together? Where is it that our lives can come, that we find a common? Where is that? And then you can start reaching to the other points that maybe you don't necessarily agree on, but you can come to understandings on why the other one leans in that way, or whatever.
This is where I get lost, is with these, what I think are obvious extremes, right? So it's like, let's put a little bait in the water, right? And then get everybody to come and take a little bit of the bait. And then I'm going to rip her to the left, or I'm going to rip her to the right. And that's just like a false flag operation almost, right? It's like, let's pretend this is what we're doing and see how many people go down with it. Maybe it is 1%, but I'll tell you, on this media machine, it seems like a lot more than 1%, right?
Yeah.
That 1% seems very motivated, because they're everywhere in whatever form they seem to be taking at the present time. So, see through that, hopefully. Because that's one thing I've got to do over the last month, is go places and see things. And some things I would say, yes, aligned. But if I took it out of a 10 schedule and I put 10 things on there, 0.5 out of that possible 10 would align into some of this stuff that we're talking about. Mm-hmm. So firsthand experience for me is what's happening, because I'm out and I'm about and I'm seeing it with these, right? And I'm going place to place. It's not just this constant regurgitation of whether it's hate backed or it's separation backed or whatever. You got to look into that. You really do.
Yeah. And this whole idea that your way is the right way.
No.
Just because you feel a certain way does not make it the way that it should be.
Yep.
Okay. And that's what I find in this country, especially, and I've seen it in your country and I've seen it. But in this country, man, it's like you've got one side of a political party, another side of a political party, and the one side of that political party, and y'all know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's either this way or no way. And on both sides of those political parties, you have this is the way I go. This is the way I go. And when you see that, when you see your representatives voting straight down the line on anything, call into question. Just who the hell are you representing? Because there's no way a representative from any district in our beautiful country only has that one party line to represent. And if you're doing that, then you're not doing your job.
No.
And you shouldn't be getting paid and you shouldn't be getting funded by our tax dollars. Because I don't care what is behind your name, DRI, whatever the hell it is. It doesn't matter to me. Once you're elected, you're not neither one of those. You are my representative or Sean's representative. You're everybody's in that neighborhood or in that district. You're not just for one side.
This is what they forgot. Like, it went from being to serve the people to serve myself. You know what I mean? And then while I do, I'm going to make as many buddies as I can. And if this goes wrong, then I got a back door to go here. That's the problem, man. Like, it's just like trying to raise a kid, man. If you're not going to put consequences on these little machines, they're going to turn into big machines that you cannot control, that are going to then be running everything in a very negative way. We've seen it. We're seeing it now.
I completely understand while they're doing their campaign that they have to, I completely understand you have to get your funding, you have to get your backings, and you have to, I get that part. But once you've won that office, you are no longer that. You are a representative of a whole of people. And I can't find one district in my beautiful country that there's only one type of person. There's only one. So if you see your representatives voting right down the line, whether they agree with you all the time or don't, either which way, if they're voting straight down the line every time with everything, they're not doing their job. They are not representing the people.
Yard chat say, the people don't have any say no more. You know what? Like, the thing is that we do. It's just these idiotic campaigns of separation that are on every forum, on every single place. It's like we can't even get past that to actually look at the issues. Because if people would remember, hey, this guy or girl is only in that position because they've been put there. And if we could get past all this other just stupid nonsense that people are believing, we could turn it around.
They can't even, that in our country, Sean, and I know you watch the news a little bit, so you know a little bit about what's going on. But you see it. That, okay, this pisses me. I swear it makes me so freaking angry. It's like I'm looking at a kindergarten class when I look at the pictures of Congress, and you'll see Democrats sitting on one side, Republicans sitting on the other side, and there's this straight divide. And I'm sorry, but that sends me a bad signal. There shouldn't be. That's a segregation. That is segregation at its finest, right in our capital. You guys are doing it. You are doing that. Why do you have to sit on one side and the other sit on the other side? That makes zero sense.
They do the same thing up here, and they get
childish, bro.
They get up and they cuss each other out, and they dig. And you got the director of the House of Commons, which is what it's called up here. Same setup, right? Right down the middle, and like Mr. Speaker, blah blah. And it's just a puff campaign for them to buy more time. You know what I mean? And to confuse people. And then the next guy will go and say something, and they'll threaten to throw him, and nothing is achieved. Not a friggin' thing is achieved.
Nothing. And they all, it's so, man, it's so childish to me that I would like to just take my belt off and give them all a few stripes along their hind end and make them get to work, because
after a month.
And what a bad example. Okay, now you are supposed to be at the top of the pole in our society representing people, but yet I don't want my kid learning a damn thing from the way I see you acting on the TV screen.
Hell no.
I don't want my child thinking that that's the way that anything in life is done. I don't want my child thinking because he disagrees with something that if somebody owns a company and you work for that person, you don't have no right to tell them what they should or shouldn't do. Do your job. Shut up. Do your job.
Yep.
That's what you have a right to do. But you're teaching our children, you're teaching our society that this divide is how we get things done. No, the sooner we get sitting side by side together and we're intermingled, that's when we start bringing the gold out. That's when things start really happening. That ain't just in the United States.
And that's going to take, man, like, see, that's what worries me, because like it literally is like that, and it ain't new. And you see it in the entitlement in people now. It's like, you know what? I don't give a shit if this don't work out. I'll just pull up whatever and I'll get myself in over here. Man, that's already going on way too long.
Where's the dot? Follow the money.
Yeah.
Where's their riches coming from? Because that'll tell you why they're voting the way they're voting. Let's just be honest.
Yep.
That's the way they represent that, and that's sickening to me. I don't think any of them should be able to make anything more than their salary while they're in office. Once you're out of office, you do what you want to do, just like everybody else. But while you're in office,
Pelosi or whatever her name is, is that Nancy Pelosi?
Nancy Pelosi, yeah, she's become a billionaire or a multi-millionaire, $170-some million.
No one's asking any questions about this.
Her husband has a better trading record than Wall Street itself.
Oh, wow.
It is so blatant that it's like it's everybody that has listened to them pontificate over the years and has listened to all their nonsense and them spout their woes of genius.
Yeah.
And nobody's calling out that, hey man, this looks pretty dirty. I don't care if you did it right or not. The looks of this ain't cool. This makes us all look dirty. This makes every one of us look dirty.
My politicians hiding their dirt. You know what I mean?
I mean, you can't tell me that there's not people within the House up there that aren't like, why aren't they calling it the question? Why isn't everybody like, y'all?
You know the answer to that,
right? Follow the money.
Follow
the money.
That's it, baby.
I mean, that's the thing, and that's the part, man. That I get so. That's why they aren't my leaders. They're my representatives, and I encourage everybody to get that through your brain. They're not leaders. They are your representatives. We, the people, are the leaders. They represent the people,
and they're creating a lot. They're creating most of the problems that we discussed earlier. Like, imagine being a new person to either one of our countries and being like, I thought that. I'll tell you a true story. So when I was out west, right, a couple of weeks ago, I met a fella, and I won't say where he was from, but he literally made a statement, and he said this. He goes, I thought I left a third world country to come to a first world country. And for a moment, I was taken aback. I'll be honest with you when he said it. But then I stopped, and I thought about it, and I looked at it through the way he's seen it and the way I've been feeling. And I said, you know what, man? I get that. Like, I can understand that you did not fly halfway across the world to work at a rental car place, make a minimum wage, barely being able to survive. Like, I can understand that.
Yeah.
But the question is, what are you going to do about it? What are we going to do about it? Right. And the only thing I know, man, is because, like, I mean, we've both seen this our entire life. It's just gotten more in your face with the access to internet and everything else. But one thing that I have not seen since probably 1999, 1998 is the organization of people coming together and saying, no, you're done. Like, you're out. And if you're not going to go out quietly, then we'll make it happen through whatever legality or whatever means we need to.
Yeah. Right? Shout out to you, chat. Need some lashing. I'm telling you, brother. Exactly in the house. Yeah, man. The people don't have any say anymore. That's so true, brother. I am so disgusted with that particular side of what I have seen in the past. Well, I mean, I'm only 48 years old, so to be honest, I've only really truly leaned in on this type of stuff for maybe the past 15, 20 years and kind of getting an understanding about what's going on. And everything that I see, like if you were to put your headphones on and blindfold somebody and give all these people kid voices, you would think you were in a kindergarten class that somebody got a different color of bubble gum than the other.
And
the
I
whole
dare
class
say,
was
like,
arguing about it.
you know, if they actually were children, they'd sort out the issue a lot quicker than it
Yeah, they
would.
would. Yeah, they would. And they all have this sense of entitlement. Every one of them, like they're entitled to take a stand. You're not. Once you're there, you're not allowed to have a stand. We don't give a crap about how you feel. We want you to do your job, represent everybody in your district. It's not about where you stand anymore. It's about where do the people stand. Get that through your head. That is your job. You are not paid to go take a stand. Nobody cares about how you feel. No. We want you representing your people. It shouldn't have nothing to do with your feelings as a person. It just shouldn't. Go talk to your psychiatrist.
You know, like with all this like AI stuff, we should just get AI representatives. And like for your district, everyone could vote on everything.
That would be awesome.
And see how something like that would shake out.
That would be awesome.
Remove that person that could be corrupted.
Yep. Or have it to where
get on that.
Like you could have like on these things that they take up and build. I mean, some of them don't even never even get a bill to the floor. They'll be up there for years and never even get any type of legislation passed or anything. But you know, they go up there and start standing on these like well, you guys have heard of them, AOC and the Squad and all these people up there, that they have these huge districts that they represent, and they're trying to convince people as if they're ignorant that their whole community only stands this way.
That's right.
And it has to be the way that they're doing. And there's no way. There's no way. You have people of every different religion.
And you know there's no way because there's people coming out and speaking against it that are part of these parties or representations, saying that this is not.
There's just no way. But like you take AOC, I think her district is the Bronx or the West Side or whatever it is. Whatever side it is. I don't care what side it is. It's a big enough town that you can't tell me it's all one people. It's all just one like-minded folks that's the way it goes. But everything she does is just like, boom, this is the way it's got to be. Yeah. There's no way you're representing that community that you're getting paid. You have been elevated to superstar status from bartender. You should feel blessed and honored to be where you're at with the little bit of education that you have and the little real world knowledge that you actually gained before you got there. Yeah. You should be so blessed and so thankful that you want to know what everybody in your district thinks, how they feel. You should want to know that.
Keep your job. That would be part of like your research, you know. I don't know if you cared at all, maybe.
I think they should be forced to live in their districts too. I do not think they should be allowed to spend 90% of their time in Washington, D.C. They should have to spend 90% of their time in their district. We have enough of this wireless stuff and enough of these other kinds of forums. They don't all have to show up there. They should be able to cast a vote or whatever, and you stay in your district and you do the job for your people.
Yeah.
You know, and there should be some way of saying, you're out of here. If you ain't going to do no better than that, you're out. You're done.
Well, man, I mean, like every other job's got a 3-strike you're out rule. You know what I mean? I don't even want to give you 3.
The people, you have a right to vote them out. Man, those are some of the driest words I've ever heard in my life. That is just the elite saying, okay, try to vote them out. Because you've got people like Soros and people like others that fund these crazy organizations to harvest votes and to put out bad information and everything, and they're a part of this crap, man.
Hell yeah.
All of it is just a big circle jerk. It really is, man.
Yeah.
It just really is. I hate to say that, but it's just the way it is.
Man. It's true, and it's gonna take a lot, man. It's gonna take a lot.
Good morning, Mama.
Good morning, Marshall. I see you down there, man. Thanks for
Marshall. I see you, yeah, man, and Miss Patty, I see you there. Yard Chat, I see you, brother. Man, it's one of those topics, though, dude. I get so heated about it just because of the childishness, man. Like, it's just so childish, Sean. It's like, why? Like, my kid, well, like you said, my kid handles problems better than that. Like one, he knows. Don't you come running to dad about this one's doing this or this. Man, you go solve your issues. You know what I mean? You do. That's for you boys to go solve. Hey, you figure this crap
I'm not
out.
going to teach you nothing if I keep stepping in front of everything for you.
And don't think that ain't right to put dad in that position. Like, bro, don't go running your mouth to somebody and then think that you can come jump behind dad. No, dad's gonna step out of the way and say, man, well, it looks to me like he needs that mouth mask.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you know, especially when it comes to like, you know, the friends that's his age and stuff. His dad ain't jumping in on all that crap. Now, if it gets carried away and stupid, I'll be that dad. But like, let them boys figure that crap out. I promise you, by the time it's over, they'll have a pecking order and they'll know. Everybody will know where they stand, man.
Yeah.
You know, is that Miss Tracy in the house?
It is.
It is. Good morning, Miss Tracy. Good morning. Good to see you here. She's been doing her harvesting.
Yeah.
Getting her garden stuff. Yeah. Getting her garden. When does fall pretty much set in for you guys, Sean?
Well, I mean, here on the East Coast, it's setting in. It's starting. Like you're getting your 10-degree change between day and night.
Yeah. So the leaves will start changing pretty soon then for you, like on the trees and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They've started to turn yellow on some of the poplars already, but
oh really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like this year, man, like it kind of just went from like winter to summer, and like I think we're just gonna go right back to winter. Like there's not probably gonna be much of a fall, right? So
yeah,
but we'll see. I hope there is, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I like the fall time of year. The only problem that I have is I know that winter time is just I hate winter, man. Like, dang, man, I hate for it to get cold again and stay cold.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
You know, what do you do, man? Yeah.
When you live in a shoe, move to a boot.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Right. That's funny, man. Hey, shout out to you, Miss Tracy. Love listening to you both on Spotify. That's nice. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, man.
More coming there soon. Yeah.
Look at you shine. You all bearded up.
Yeah, I spent some time in the mountains and just kind of showed up one morning.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And it seems like your beard will grow faster at those times.
It does. Yeah, it really does.
It does. It's
you
funny,
can watch
man.
It visibly grow.
Yeah. It's weird, ain't it?
It's my elements.
Yeah. It's weird, man. It does seem to grow faster though. I swear it does, man.
That high altitude, man. Good clean living.
Pulls it right, man. You know that's something though, bro. Like how yours is long like that. Yeah. I have let my beard I have let my beard grow for up to 6 months at a time before. This spot never gets any hair.
Yep.
And this never gets any longer than about a half inch, bro. And that's
really
it. No. Now Zach, he can grow one for like 6 months, and he'll have him a like. Yeah, I'd love to have me a beard. I'd be like, I would love it. But, I'd put extra bass in my voice. I'd turn it down on here too, so it sounded even lower. But I don't get hair like that. It don't do it. And what little I get now, it's all white.
Yeah. Well,
it's like
it's silver fox, baby.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. But you know, I don't know why. I don't know. It just will not grow. Like it won't grow.
I'm the only one in my family, aside of my grandfather, who's no longer with us. Because I seen my aunt when I was out west, and she woke up in the morning. She was like, "Has anyone told you?" I'm like, "That I look like my grandfather?" Yes. And she started telling all the stories. And my brother, like, he's been growing a mustache for 6 years now, and you can almost see it.
Yeah, that's weird, ain't it, man?
Yeah, it's so strange, right? So, but
grass can't grow on a busy street. What can I say?
I heard that in a minute. That's funny.
Yeah, my dad used to say,
"Rolling stone gathers no moss." Huh?
Yeah, that's so funny. That's one of them old ones, man. I love it. It. That's so funny.
That's good.
Because talking about bald head, like grass can't grow on a busy street. Yeah. This is so great. Let's pull up a song, go get us a drink, and finish out this, man. Finish out this. What time is it, brother? Oh, it's 12:24. Dang, we missed the 12 o'clock hour, bro, by a long shot, man.
Shot right through her.
We did, man. All right, well, let's pull up oldie but goodie, man. This is Brother Shine's song, Silly Girl. We appreciate y'all being here. This is Guy and Shine, 11 to 1, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Eastern Standard Time, to be coming with a new schedule a late night edition added in there, and we will be letting everybody know. But we appreciate you guys being here. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Let's go get us something to drink, man.
All right. It's for you, sweetie. All right.
Where did you come from, silly girl? I know I just met you, but I can't seem to get you out of my head, out of my head. My favorite song was playing, shaking your hips with little invitation. We were locking lips and know that I'll never forget you. No matter how hard I try, I can't even find a pen so I can see your poison, and I breathed you in, and just like my favorite things, you disappear in the end. The end. And as the band was winding down, I couldn't seem to find you in the crowd of faces. Then out of nowhere, you appear without one question. Yeah, we disappeared, and know that I'll never forget you. No matter how hard I try, can't even find the words to tell you how much you blew my mind. Gave me your poison, and I breathed it in. But just like my favorite things, you disappear in the end. The end. The end. It's just the beginning. Well, you know I won't forget you, no matter how hard I try. I can't even find a pen so I could see you again. Give me your poison, and I breathed you in. But just like my favorite things, you disappear, yeah. The end. The end. The end. True story. I hope you're still out there.
too.
Oh man, here we go again. We're going to create change. Make it happen this time. Let's go. Always good vibes.
Yeah.
Get out of the open.
Pump take.
I can feel it. It's going to be
This day.
a good day. A great
What's
day.
going on,
Let's
everybody?
go.
Always good
Always
vibes. Good time shine. Living warm Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Eastern Standard Time.
Let's go.
Appreciate all of you being here.
Always good vibes.
Thousands of people dying.
Let's go. Always good vibes.
Thousands.
Eat your heart out, American Eagle.
Yeah. Eat your heart out, American Eagle. That's right.
Yeah.
No, I won't be doing no more for free.
No.
I can at least get on a damn email list or something. I mean, come on.
I mean, you know.
I mean,
you
come
gotta
on.
Cater to everyone, right? Isn't that what this is all about?
I mean, dang.
What's one
Look
man
a
got?
fellow up, man. I mean, I ain't doing no more free advertisement, American Eagle. I'm telling you right now.
No.
You ain't paid me. Hey.
Tutus don't pay for themselves.
I ain't hard to find.
No.
Even easier to find if you got money.
There you go.
Or a pair of jeans. Hell, just a nice comment would have been all right. I mean, y'all ain't nobody even said.
Well, they can't pretend they didn't see it.
Well,
You know what I mean?
I tell you what.
You know the difference.
Only reason I'm still drinking Mountain Dew is because it's good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well.
I mean, I'm gonna keep wearing American Eagle because I got some,
Yeah. Why not? Right.
and they're good. But they don't pay good. I can tell you that right now. They know you got to pay good to get them.
Yeah, well,
So far, I ain't heard from nobody.
just give it time. Sometimes these things need to age. You know what I mean?
That's kind of how I felt. I felt like, don't get down on yourself right now because they haven't had a chance to reach out. They're busy.
Be bold.
They're busy.
bold.
I know they're just coming off of their success with that Sweeney girl.
Yeah.
I get it.
15.
But she didn't have a tutu. She did not have a tutu. I hear she paid quite a bit. Well, I feel like there's some type of discriminating going on. Because
you know, with the right
I put in a lot of time, a lot of effort. I had a kid with me. Neighbors seen me.
they'll never think.
I lost all respect in my neighborhood. Not even a nice
restraining orders from all the neighbors.
Not allowed within 500 feet of the schoolhouse. It makes a hell of an issue about picking my kid up. Now, if it's raining, I got to drop him off way out in it.
Yeah.
I don't get
just wait. And just wait, you know?
I don't get it.
Some people just can't take a joke.
They just can't. Miss Tracy said, "Oh, I saw it all right."
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's so funny. Do you remember when the soda companies tried to make us all think we wanted to drink clear soda? I think Coke and Pepsi had clear soda. No one drank it. No doubt. No.
I remember those days. No.
Yeah, and they're all bad for you.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Let me break the news,
Yeah.
And just because it says diet,
it's worse.
it doesn't that
Yeah.
That's not necessarily true.
No.
Now you might die from it.
Yeah. What it causes brain lesions? I'm sure that's not a real thing.
Well, it depends on where you grew up. If you grew up in high altitude, you might have a little thinner. I don't know, but it is kind of. I mean, the funny thing about that marketing thing, like when Tommy was on, man. I mean, really and truly thinking about it, like that really did get their name.
Oh yeah,
in front of everybody, dude.
Yeah,
like that one thing. And let's be honest now, looking at it, like they didn't change all the signs. They just put that out there as they were gonna change all the signs. There was a couple, I think, or whatever. So I mean, in retrospect, I guess thinking about it, and from that angle, they just spent maybe the best $160 million on an ad campaign that you could have.
Well, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you're seeing a change or in the wave of that ad campaign where, like, the CEO from Target just got fired. after like I think 5 or 6 years of consecutive loss, trying to cater to some of the things that we were talking about earlier. Because I mean, honestly, like, what do you want to see? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you want to see here? And it's like, I don't see anything wrong with that commercial. I didn't read into it that way at all. And then on a bit of my travels, like we went to a couple different malls out west, and they had like the big billboards of her up and stuff like that. And there wasn't anybody like trying to rip them down and like, you know what I mean? Like,
No,
it's
man.
just more kind of
I mean,
fabricated stuff, I believe.
if somebody's selling camping gear,
Yeah.
then you probably want somebody that looks like a camping person
Yeah.
with the well, let's just be honest, man. I mean, I know that some people like big women, some people like little women, some people just like pretty no matter what. And for me, I can just appreciate the fact that she was a pretty young gal, and at least she had most of her clothes on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, it ain't even fun to see a boob no more. They're just out everywhere. And I mean, what I mean?
Mm.
At least she had most of her clothes on. And I don't
Like I said, leave something to the imagination.
like,
You know what I mean?
where is the rest of your shorts at? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that to me, I'm like commending her. I'm saying, please, I don't care if you're big, small, whatever. At least it was respectable. It was something that, as a dad or as what I could be like, all right, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. You know what I mean? Well, so that's kind of how I look at it, man. And this whole nonsense, that was another one of them things. Look at how many names and how many people got to see that over, and it was probably manufactured too. It was probably one of those manufactured outrages just to get the name pushed out there,
Hey,
like a
man,
marketing
like,
ploy.
this is an old story. You know what I mean? Like everyone uses this. Governments, corporations. You know what I mean? It's like, let's put a little gas on this and throw in some rioters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Let's go
like
for it.
it really does. So I mean, I you know what? It really could. In all honesty, that could have been
Oh,
like
yeah.
one of
Oh, yeah.
those things where they're like, "Hey, look, we're going to need you to tweet this out. And we're going to need you to do this and this and this." And then they make these tweets that somebody's saying that it's a racist thing or it's a this thing or
Yeah.
whatever. And all it was a marketing ploy to get some outrage stirred up, to stir the little poop pile.
I never seen
The
American
Twitter
Eagle so
warriors.
busy in my whole life, man.
Yeah.
Like, you want to walk
Get
by
all
my
the
store.
Facebook cowboys rounded up to do some lassoing,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
dude, it's seriously that. I mean, it's brilliant. It's freaking brilliant.
Well,
What can- I mean,
something had to be done because Calvin Klein wasn't doing the world any favors, and I'll leave it at that.
that's right.
Some of the stuff that they put out, I was just like, wow, like, okay, all right,
Well, it's
good.
just like, guys, man, like Sean, I know you know enough about our people. Like, they had like all these other women on like the cover of magazines, right? Like for fashion magazines, right?
Mhm, yeah.
It stands to reason that for a fashion magazine, you would want, a professional woman that is attractive, whatever, made their mark, and you want people to buy that magazine.
Mhm.
What difference does it make to that magazine whether they're Democrat, Republican, or whatever? You're wanting a pretty, intelligent person on the front of your magazine that sells magazine. Whether it shouldn't matter which direction. that
Devil's
comes from.
advocate. Yeah.
Well,
Well, that's not what everyone wants, guys.
of course, then you're right. You're right, but you better go for the ones that want to buy more.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Because if we're purely talking about sales here,
Yeah.
like, which we are.
Well, like
You know,
our first lady, Melania Trump. Now she was a supermodel before she was
Yeah,
ever,
that's
anything else. She was a supermodel. She's brilliant. She's a smart person, man. Very, very intelligent.
Mm.
And as far as I can see from the outside, was apparently a good mother to her son, and stepped into the role as a part of a family, man.
Right.
And you got magazines that are like letting people that work for them
Mhm.
dictate whether they can put that person on the cover of the magazine because they don't like what political party she's from. And it's like, dude, If it's going to sell magazines, shut up and do your job, man. Let's put the lady on the
We
magazine
are in
and
the
make some
business of
money.
selling, not going bankrupt.
Like,
you know, yeah.
I mean, that seems preposterous to me. Like, it's like,
Well,
as a carpenter, that'd be like me saying, you know, I didn't get to eat this week because I didn't have no work. The only person that was hiring me was one of them Democrats.
yeah, exactly.
What?
Right? What?
You know what I mean? Like, what? How? You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
that's a good analogy. That one's got to go down in the books. Yeah.
That's why I'm so skinny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not my fault at all. I
Not
did
my-
nothing wrong.
No.
Nothing wrong.
That person wanted to give me money yet.
I just wanted everything exactly my way.
Right. It's like that to me, from a common sense standpoint, which is
Yeah.
how I tried, because I don't have no education, bro.
Yeah.
If somebody's like, well, hell, I mean, if it'll sell us some, man, let's get some. You know what I'm saying? It just this blind hatred of people for me has just gotten over. It's like, nah, I'm over that crap. That's bull crap. That's a very small percentage of people that are actually blind hate like that.
Yeah.
The rest of us don't feel that way, man. I don't blind hate nobody. If you give me a reason to dislike you, I'm the first one to let you know. But I don't just blindly do it.
No.
You give me a reason to not like
No,
you.
man, I try to meet everybody with, like, you know, the same kind of, like I said, same level of respect, and like, hey, until you give me a reason not to, or maybe I give you one. I mean,
Right.
it can go either way.
Yep.
But I mean, till then, and even if that happens, I hope that we could at least talk about it.
Respectfully disagree and move on.
Yeah, right.
I lived 40 some years of my life maybe without them, and I'm living another 40 if I get enough time.
Yeah.
You know, or move on. And that's the way I feel about it with all of I mean, it's just so nonsense for people to put such a box around themselves. Like you're actually boxing yourself.
That's who you're shortchanging. And if you're a parent or any kind of role model, or even if you got friends and you're spewing that kind of stuff, it's very contagious, man. Like I used to say that when I worked in the centers, helping people with, you know what I mean, do different stuff after my own struggles. Because negativity is a cancer, and positivity will set you free. You know what I mean? Because negativity, like especially in a close-knit setting, 80% of who you are is your environment. So if you're surrounding yourself with this kind of nonsense and you're not checking it out, you're not relying on the experiences that you have, it's a pretty slippery slope. And I've seen people get caught in it. And getting out is the key. And the key to that is, you know, most of this is not real. Most of the stuff that we're being presented, and if it were, the outcome would have been a lot more disastrous than what we're currently doing.
Oh man,
right?
they've been telling us we're going everything's world ending
day
for
one, man. You know what I mean?
like, man, like
no.
just it's all gaslighting, and it's all you know.
Keeping people scared is good money, man.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
it is, and it's sad, man. It's sad to see people buy into it, man. Because I just know better. I just know better. Like, man, I've had so many instances in my life where I can look at, and I know that if I was that closed-minded, then I wouldn't have nothing that I got. Like, I would have been stuck whatever it was. You have to meld in with everybody. You got to be part of everything. You know, you can't box yourself in like that, man. I mean, I've never been fortunate enough to really make any money or to really be what the world considers successful. But, you know, like, common sense is common sense. And, like, you know, for some of these things I see going on with these corporations taking stances and all that, dude, you're not really there to take a stance. You're there to sell a product. Shut up and sell the product, man. You know what I mean? Like,
well, that's like it's like gang mentality. Yeah,
there you go.
You want the German. The German it's like Nazi. It's like Nazi ideology.
I only can get the Z part down. Hey, let's see. Let's see. Stroganoff.
That was very aggressive. Stroganoff.
Is that? I'd have to go glue my teeth in. Yeah,
you're more Russian. You're more Russian. You gotta leave.
Okay, hold on. Let's see.
like
Let's see.
stuff like that.
Sauerkraut.
Yeah, you nailed it. Nailed it. Yeah.
German chocolate.
German chocolate. Let's go down in the S boats and float around.
I'm pretty well fluent in most languages.
It's basically
now that I think about
traveler, a man of the world.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's what I was meaning.
You're only limited by your limits.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You're only limited by your limits, love. Hey, give us a
Oppenheimer.
Have you seen Oppenheimer?
No. Oppenheimer. I don't even know what that means, so I apologize if it's bad.
No.
I really don't. I was like,
It's
you know
a
what? I don't
movie.
even know
It's
what
a
that
movie.
means. I was like,
It's a
dang,
German
man.
movie.
Yeah. Because, like it was one of those moments in my life. I'm like, well, I might not be that fluent in that language.
Well,
So I might ought to apologize for whatever I may have just said.
Day by day, my friend. Day by day.
Day by day.
The dingo ate you, baby.
That is so funny, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, you know. We do what we can here.
All of it would be funnier in German, indeed. That is hilarious. It's Tracy laughing.
I'm just gonna do everything in German from here on out.
No.
No.
Because I'll only understand like a third of what you say.
You just pretend I'm from Germany. That's what we do.
No.
No. Okay, all right. I'll go back to the normal.
No, it's not like I'm gonna throw up in my mouth kind of sound. It's just like
it's gonna slow me down.
Right, like a little bit, like it's like salt. A little bit, cool.
Yeah.
But if you overdo it, I might have to
Yeah.
No, actually it's I can't understand if you're like, what? Huh? What did you say to me?
What I was saying was about the atomic matter back in E equals
1 + 1 = 3 and an A.
Well, that's what they're saying these days. Have you heard this? Like, I'm not even joking about it. Like, there's a guy who has a whole philosophy. He's like, how can 1 + 1 = 2 if 1 multiplied by 1 equals 1? It should equal 2.
I can get that. I can lean in on that argument.
That makes sense.
I can lean in on that argument, man. Because
I don't think he did well in some elementary school tests, and now he's a math teacher and he's asking the important questions. I think, right?
Like important.
Really? I mean, how does that make sense? 2 times 2 is 4.
Huh.
And everything times 0 is 0. Messed up, man.
Why is that?
Think about it.
Who made that rule?
Some guy from Germany.
I don't like him.
No. One of them brother.
But I ain't gonna lie to you though. The zeros was one of my favorite ones in like
those are freebies.
Yeah.
And freebies.
Yeah, they seem to make sense to me real quick. I was like, okay, 0. Got it. Yeah. I'm in there. That's funny, man. Sounds like Ginger Billy a bit. You guys reminded me of him a few weeks ago. I love Ginger Billy, man. That's where my shirt came from. Miss Patty is from him.
Nice.
My wife, she hated the old one that I had. This one. It's right there. I can't reach it with my headphones on. I almost pulled this shit. I almost pulled it all off, dude. I've done that.
Almost yard sailed it all.
I stopped myself, but it's all raggedy on the sleeves, dude. It's all frayed up and nasty. And my wife was like, "You need to throw that away." And I almost done some kung fu, and then I held myself back and realized
held your ground.
Yeah. I just stood my ground, and well. Then we came to a compromise. It was like, I'm not getting rid of my sweatshirt. I'm just kind of got to take that stand as a man. But if you get me another one, I'll wear it like to church and stuff, and I'll use the other one for other stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting rid of it. So she got me another one. So I got 2. So I can go out to do nice stuff and fun things in this one, and then when I'm ready to do other stuff, then I
make it
got the other one.
sleeveless.
I have thought about that because I've been exercising,
Yeah,
and I feel like I'm
I think it'll go good with the bands.
I kind of do too. I was
Yeah,
leaning in on
that's
that
an idea. Yeah,
because I do have sweatbands, and I
Mhm.
mean,
I mean, why not?
right? That's it's almost like it's leaning me in that direction, whether I
Basically
wanted
been
to or not.
handed to you, like
Yeah,
take this amazing opportunity
yeah,
to
it's
expand
almost
your
like
horizons.
yeah. So that's what I was gonna do,
Lean into it.
and
Yeah,
I'm gonna lean on in on that.
I think you
But
should.
yeah, man, Ginger Billy, he is hilarious, dude. And the funny thing is he's like really smart.
Mm,
Like he's super intelligent for real. I think he's a doctor, like in real life. I think he
yeah,
really is a
probably.
doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, but man, he acts dumb as so he acts dumb as he can be, but you got to be smart to be that dumb. You know what
Well, you
I'm
have to
saying?
be very
Like,
observant. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
and it's a great skill to have, but it also could drive you crazy if you don't have an output.
Oh, I've just
So
about got my hind end beat over just being
yeah,
stupid enough and silly enough to say
yeah,
some old dumb stuff. But
yeah.
that's as a comedian,
Well,
can't man, you gotta sometimes you just don't know what's gonna hit good. You might accidentally say something like
that's the beauty of it, man. Like especially when something really bombs.
yeah, oh,
and then and then it's just like lean into it, see if there's
yeah,
gonna be a bounce back.
yeah, that
But
didn't work.
but one thing that bombs in front of like one group might crush in front of the next. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it's keep on giving her, man. Keep on rocking her up top, as we say.
Yeah, keep rocking. Keep on rocking me. That reminds me of that song every time. Keep on rocking me, baby. Oh, who was that? Was Bad Company, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
I think it was off the record 38 special.
Man, I loved old Bad Company, man. Hey, and I liked Poison back in the day too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Man, I didn't know that this band's made like a huge resurgence like over the last couple of years. Like
I
they're
didn't know
back out
that.
touring and stuff. Yeah, a bunch of them. I've seen a documentary on it recently, and I thought that was pretty cool. Seeing
That
that.
is pretty cool, man. Because Bad Company, I put them right there with like, I mean, like I guess CCR and not in Styles music, but in just notoriety. Like
Yeah.
they're part of the with Skinner and
Oh yeah,
Doobie
they were.
Brothers and all like they
Yep.
they were into that groove kind of like they had that not hard rock, it was more like southern rock
Yep.
feel and country
Yep.
kind of southern.
Like kind of in the band and all that kind
Yep.
of stuff. Yeah, man. My
Yep.
dad actually was a huge fan of them, and yeah, he got me into them at a young age. I think this is probably where a lot of it started from. Actually, now that I think of it, I remember he had this old Firebird, and we'd tour around. And he'd have that record in there all the time playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So
I love, man. I'm with you, man. I like the
Yeah.
old Bad Company, and
Yeah.
that hey, I ain't heard none of their stuff in a while neither, man. I ain't went back
Yeah.
on it. Sometimes
Deep Purple. I was giving them a hard dive again too. That record with Smoke on the Water. Man, there's like a 13-minute song on that record where it's like all organ that you're like, how did this, like, if you don't know them, you'd never know the song. Just absolutely incredible. I can't remember the name of it, but check it out if you want something to do. It's right there for you. Yeah.
That is for shit. Miss Face said he does this thing where he shows what's in his wife's car. It's the funniest bit about the stuff we carry around. Oh, I imagine, man.
Oh, dude,
Hey,
that's a gold mine right there.
dude, I can do it right here. I
Yeah.
could because I look around me sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I mean, everybody, I know everybody has a Rubik's Cube. And I realize that most people probably have a yo-yo with an American flag on it. But then I look at other things and I'm like, okay, why do I have that in here? Like I got my little desk organizer full of a bunch of crap with all kinds of crap in it. And then I got another desk organizer here full of more crap. I don't know what, it's a bunch of stuff. Oh, but I do have a lava lamp. Y'all get your head out of the gutter. It's a lava lamp. Yeah, found that down at the building or at mom's. Yeah, found that, and I got and I got sweatbands. I know it, most people probably have them too. But then, the other stuff. I got a guessing game. Yeah, Bible guessing game. It's pretty fun. And the Farmer's Almanac. I think everybody's got one.
It's always good to have around.
Yeah, and then then everybody needs a little Fortnite, little ammo box. Pretty neat.
Actually, those are cool.
Yeah,
I just
pretty neat.
those for the first time the other day.
Yeah, I stole that from my kid. You're welcome.
Good job.
Yeah, and then I got a random bag of Good Vibes with Kind Shine.
Oh, look at that.
Coffee,
boys.
I just,
Lordy.
Oh, yeah, and I got a drill. Everybody needs a drill. You got a drill.
For random activities.
You never know. Oh, yeah, wait a minute, I got some more good stuff.
Yeah.
Here's you a good one, Sean. You ain't seen this one yet.
Ooh, that's nice.
Hey, and it's got this, it's like this cooler, right? And you put your ice, I'm not going to take it apart, but you put your ice down in here.
Oh.
And then it's got, and then this top, you can put, something to keep cool, whatever, you know what I mean? But pretty neat, man. I like that kind of stuff, man.
Me too, man. This is a giant style.
So you can see it's got like a little thing inside, right?
Yeah.
And then, you take that and you can put that on top. So you can put like, a couple small things down in the bottom. And then you can have like a drink of some sort, like tea or whatever you might like up in the top. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was just neat, man. So had to get it, had to have it. Little random stuff. Yeah.
Sick.
Everybody's got to have a Good Vibe sign.
And the backup display. Yeah, that looks good. Actually looks good.
Thanks,
like a Marshall head there too.
Yeah, thanks, man. Oh, I got like I was telling you, man, that's an old headboard to a bed that my boy had, and I just cut the legs off of it and then sanded it down and put a coat of lacquer on it and made a pretty decent shelf and stuff with somewhere to put some more stuff, dude.
Well, yeah,
just more stuff. You can see that little can up there. I got it when I got the other thing, that one right there. I got it when I got the other one, man. Yeah, dude. But it's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool upcycle. I like the upcycle, dude. Like I say, man, I ain't rich. So when you want something, you figure out how to make it.
Yep.
Or earn it.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, that's just the way it was.
That needs to be instilled in the children of today. It's like, it will not just appear in your hands.
Well, my boy threw that out, my boy took that bed down because he outgrew it. It was a smaller bed, and he wanted a bigger, like queen size bed, and he needed one. He's a grown man now. He's big. He's big young.
He's a big fella. Yeah.
Yeah, he's big young. He needs him a big bed, a bigger bed. So when he took that down, I could have just burned it, man, but I set it up right here beside my room. There's a overhang, a 10-foot overhang that's in the drive right there where you can park a 4-wheeler or you can put some random material or whatever. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Well, I just set it under there so it wouldn't get wet, and then it like dawned on me, like, okay, that'd be a great shelf for the crap that I've come. Dude, I just acquire stuff. Dude, I mean, like, I know that everybody has a Rubik's Cube. And when I found it in the building, I was like, man, it was like meant to be. You know what I'm saying? And you got to have places to put stuff like that. And I'm going to put it up on the shelf too and everything. I've just been working with it. And then, of course, everybody has to have a lava lamp.
Of course they do.
You let your mind get dirty for a minute. You're nasty, Shine. That's a lava lamp, Shine.
Does it warm itself up, or does it happen from an exterior means? I mean,
you got to plug it in.
Okay. All right. Up here, they call those something different.
Yeah. I knew you, dirty dog. That's no.
They're for beating eggs. I don't know what you were gonna say.
Yeah. Well, man, I found that. I was like, well, I gotta have that, and then you know what I mean. And then I got a birthday card from Don. That was pretty nice of him.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
Nice.
pretty cool. That's pretty
Cool.
cool.
Donnie,
And then everybody needs an oil can. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I have an
right.
oil can because if your
Yeah.
joints get stiff, you can give yourself a little.
10 man or up and keep
Yeah.
on heading down
Yeah,
the other
isn't that
road.
cool though?
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, wait till D Money gets a load of that. You
Yeah.
know,
yeah.
you're gonna have to make
Yeah.
some oil art cards and send them back.
And then I showed you my grinder before.
Mm. Yes,
Supposed to
you
be a
have.
coffee grinder. I may or may not use it to grind coffee.
Anything grindable.
Yeah. There's other stuff that needs to be ground.
Yes.
You work it's and you got good leverage. That's what I like. Is
Yeah.
you're just not a little wimpy.
Turn
got
to
some
torque
leverage, yeah.
ratio. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. All right.
You know, you can
Good.
you start a bale down through it and you just keep cranking. It'll draw it right through, buddy.
Perfect.
Anyway.
There's that.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's that small little something.
Well,
Hey, Magic Healing, what's up, Miss A Minute? Good
for anyone
afternoon.
crazy enough to still be listening, thank you for your support. Yeah.
I don't even know how in the hell I got started with that. And I got my mandolin.
Here we go. This is part 2.
Got it. Yeah.
Look at this.
I hate it. I have started playing it again. I mean,
You don't like
Dude,
playing
it's-
mandolin?
huh?
I've never really tried. I picture myself enjoying it.
Man, I can play like, you know, I can do like my G, my C, my D, and a couple other chords and stuff. And I know the pattern of the scales a little bit,
Yeah.
but I just
But
have
because
not.
it's so small.
It's just so small,
tiny.
man.
Yeah.
And it kills my shoulder where I'm used to having that dreadnought.
yeah.
And I man, it, big body guitar. I mean, I've got, it holds my arm up for me where that little mandolin, man, I feel like I'm trying to, like I might as well be, and everybody's got a short screwdriver, don't they? You got,
That's what you want to call it.
yeah. I just thought I'd throw that, but anyway, yeah, never mind. I just happened to see it there.
Yeah.
But, anyway,
Walk
that's
right
just
into that one.
yeah. I don't
Anyway,
even know. But I got a long one too. I mean, I just was at,
no point in compensating now.
Yeah.
All right.
That's just the way that works,
Yeah.
man.
You never know what you're gonna need for
You
the
never know.
job, right?
You never know. I got a few more goodies I could show everybody too, because I got some of the most random stuff, Sean. It is silly. I look at my stuff and I'm like, well, everybody's gotta have that. You know what I mean? Like,
For sure.
like clacker. Probably needs a clacker.
Everybody does need a good clacker.
You know,
You know.
stickers.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. This is a pretty good one though. Yo, Sam.
What's up, Sam?
Yo, Sam. I don't even know what the heck that's from. I just took it. I'm not a thief, but I did take it. But I'd give it back if whoever owned it did see it there.
Well,
That's funny. Miss Tracy says show and tell. How fun.
Yeah.
I got so much random junk. I swear.
I was time traveling there to like 4th and 5th grade. Forgot where I was for a minute. Ooh.
And I thought everybody had that.
Well, this is why we talk,
But I got a screw gun too.
You showed that already.
Oh,
It's all blended together now.
crap. Well, I
You
guess
done-
that means the show's over then. I mean, I ain't got.
You did
But-
good, kid.
I got more. I
And
just
next-
can't reach it. I'm hemmed
next
up with the
episode,
headphones.
We'll be bringing our dads to tell you what they do for work.
Hey, y'all want to see? Y'all want to see this little slice of heaven? Y'all know my best friend Zach. Right there, he is when he was 19 years old.
Oh, Rebel Yell.
That's one of the few pictures of his leg that actually exists.
Oh yeah.
Before he got it
We haven't
cut
seen
off.
Zach in a minute, man. He's
Yeah,
doing
he's
good.
doing good. Yeah, he's doing good. I just talked to him this morning, man, or just
Nice.
texted him this morning. Was bull crapping, man. My truck, dude, got the bill on it, right? For what needs to be done.
Mhm.
$2,500, John. Like,
Yeah.
yo, like I need my truck, but I don't have that kind of money right now. Like, we just bought that new car this month. Like, that
Yeah,
just
man.
sucked everything that I had put up. That just drained that out, man. And then I was talking to him. He's pretty good mechanic, pretty good at that kind of stuff. And he's got a good spot at his house to be able to, lift the truck up and, work on it comfort. I mean, I got a spot, but he's got good tools and a good spot to jack things up, paved driveway and everything, to jack the vehicle up and stuff. Just safer. Um, and he said he'd help me put it needs brakes, uh, uh, everything, calipers. It said
Rotors, joints.
brake lines,
Yeah.
and all that crap, man. So that's like just the material to get the brakes, and the line will be like $1,300, man.
What?
Yeah, dude. That's
Dude.
how high for the calipers, rotors, and then of course pads,
Yeah.
um, and then the brake line kit was 260 for the
Oh,
brake line kit. So, dude,
man, everything costs so much more than it used to. Like I remember like being able to do a front end, for less than $300. Like not so long ago, it seems like, but apparently long enough ago. Everything is very costly right now. So yeah. Anyway, man.
it
Sorry to
is,
hear
man.
that.
It sucks, man. Because I mean, when we bought that car, it was like, you know, in mind, it was like, okay, well, we have a 4-wheel drive truck, so we'll buy this car. Won't be no big deal. When we need 4-wheel drive truck, we got a 4-wheel drive. But daggone, man, it's gonna be
Yeah.
dang, man. But you can't go buy a truck for less than 60 grand
No,
these days, a
no,
new one.
no,
So
no, no.
I
And
mean,
that thing's gonna last you maybe like as long as the warranty lasts, if it's anything like
if you're
that.
lucky.
Yeah, enjoy your travels, Highway. I hope that they are smooth, man, and that they've worked out the hitches. I don't know if you're flying through Canada or
Excalibur.
United States, but yeah, I know they were pretty backed up for a bit there. So yeah, give yourself time, and of course you can go ahead or back. But you can never
Absolutely.
go back.
Excalibur, man. We appreciate you coming, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you. My name's Guy.
Appreciate you,
This is
man.
Sean Dig, man. We appreciate you.
Yep.
Thank you. Usually we're getting off here by this time. So
Yep.
Sean, good job, man. Good going today. Let's go ahead and bring her to a close. I gotta
Let's
take
do it.
my daughter to her dentist appointment and everything this afternoon. So kind of got it
Yep.
ain't till 2:30. One nice thing is it's only like 5 minutes from here. So
That's good.
hey, shout out from California. I see you, Excalibur. Absolutely.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you, man. We
Shout out from
appreciate you.
Canada, homie. Be safe down there.
Absolutely, man. That's
Yeah.
awesome, man. Hey, nice to see you, Miss Tracy.
Yeah, Tracy, great to see you.
Good luck with harvesting. I know that
Yeah.
it's a busy time of the year for folks that do it. I mean, canning is hard work, bro. Canning is hard work. Now
Yeah,
it's rewarding. It is, but
Yep.
it's hard work. Me and my wife, we still got beans that we put up year before last. Didn't can none this year because we need to eat what we got. But dude, you put some hours in on it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it was a family affair in our place growing up all the time, right? So it's not all hands on deck kind of thing.
yeah.
But anyway, appreciate all you guys. You have a good rest of the week. We'll see
Yeah.
you on Friday, Guy and Shine, 11 to 1, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Eastern Standard Time. Good vibes, baby.
I've been in a hurry since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back, start over again. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins the race. Well, I got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace. The kind word guy like me when to raise. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind word guy like me when to raise. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind word guy like me when to raise. Yeah, slow it down. Slow it on down, guys. Good vibes only to you. Always good vibes. Always good vibes only to all of my beautiful people out there. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day.